After the Bitcoin correction, will it continue to rally? If you're interested in knowing more about this, please keep watching. Let's first take a look at the positions I've opened on Bybit. Currently, I still hold a long position in Bitcoin worth $750,000. The entry price was around $28,500. A few days ago, I also added a long position in Ethereum. Currently, it seems that Ethereum has been performing more strongly in recent market movements, and I will explain why in detail later. Now let's talk about the profits. Although the funding fee is exorbitant, especially for the Bitcoin position, which incurred a funding fee of $2,700, the profits are significant. There's a gain of over $62,000, equivalent to over 1.9 million NTD when converted. In addition to that, we have Ethereum and other gains, totaling over 1.8 million NTD. If you think these profits are impressive, I welcome you to click the Bybit link below my video. You may find and click the link on any of my videos. Once you complete KYC and deposit $100, you will immediately receive a $1,000 worth of Bitcoin contract position, and you can choose to go long or short. The position will be automatically set up for you. It's a real position, and you can withdraw your earnings. Now, let's take a look at the Bitcoin market. Bitcoin is currently testing a resistance level. It wasn't the current price a couple of days ago. The price was much lower. Bitcoin is currently testing a resistance level that it previously tested here. If we examine the details, the 4-hour chart provides a clearer view. After hitting this level before, there was continuous selling pressure emerged. Also, when it attempted to break through, there wasn't any significant volume. Instead, it was dominated by a large bearish candlestick. That was the situation during the previous attempt. Naturally, after that attempt, it triggered a larger pullback. And now we are testing it again. This time, I believe it's easier to break through compared to the previous attempt. Why? Because it has been tested too many times in a short period. Let's mark them one by one. During the first test, it created a new high, but it was subsequently pushed back down. Afterward, we continuously tested this resistance many times in a very short period. And then we tested it again. However, due to some news-related factors, it was pushed down again. Now, we are testing it once more. In such a short period, within 2 weeks, we have already tested the same position very intensively. At least 6 times. We have tested the same level 6 times. If we compare it to the previous test at the same level, we only tested it once back then, and it encountered strong subsequent selling pressure. But now, the selling pressure seems to have vanished, exhausted. If we look at the overall market structure of this entire wave, focusing on this level, we can clearly see that if we remove the middle candlestick. Why can we remove this candlestick? Because you can see that after the sharp drop, it was followed by a long lower shadow. Then, it continued to rise in small steps, almost engulfing the entire bearish candlestick. Since this entire bearish candlestick was engulfed by the subsequent candlestick formation, the bearish candlestick becomes invalid because a valid bearish candlestick wouldn't immediately be engulfed. If it is immediately engulfed, the effectiveness of this bearish candlestick is questionable. Therefore, I believe that the volume of this candlestick is not something we need to consider when analyzing the market. Now, if we look at the overall upward movement, we can conclude that the current wave of ascent is a healthy one. Why? Because during the upward movement, there was a surge in volume, and during the consolidation and pullback, we experienced a decrease in volume. Therefore, I strongly believe that we have a very good chance of breaking through the previous high and starting the next wave of upward movement after this consolidation. However, we need to pay attention to the volume during the upward movement. Suppose the volume during the upcoming ascent is higher than the volume at the previous upward movement. In that case, I believe that the subsequent ascent will be even steadier and may reach higher price levels than we expect. If the trading volume remains on par with the previous levels, it would be worthwhile to continue holding the long position. However, if the volume gradually diminishes, it's time to consider the possibility of exhaustion signals. The key factor to watch is the volume. If the volume has not picked up yet, we should continue observing, especially during the breakout of the previous high. Looking at Bitcoin, it is currently testing the same position after consolidation, without breaking the previous high. On the other hand, Ethereum has clearly surpassed its previous high, as evident on the 4-hour chart. Here's the previous high. Now, as you can see, Ethereum has clearly surpassed its previous high. So, in the current upward move after forming this long lower shadow, Ethereum is showing more strength than Bitcoin. However, during the previous upward move, Bitcoin demonstrated stronger momentum. Bitcoin has performed better in this small bull run. This also explains why my long position in Bitcoin is much larger than in Ethereum, as Bitcoin has been displaying stronger performance. As for Ethereum, I added some positions despite the less favorable entry point. However, it's worth noting that profits have started to accumulate lately, as Ethereum has shown more strength. Perhaps in the next few days, we may witness the long-awaited breakout. Alright, thank you. You're welcome. To like and share my videos and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the little bell button to show me your greatest support. I also welcome you to join my Line public group and explore my quant trading website. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.